welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do this video today because it's been requested quite a few times, especially from people I know, regarding skincare and how I cured my cystic acne and also my skincare regimen that I do now. Now, skincare is always changing and you always like to try new things, but for me, I had a really hard time about 2 years ago and actually a couple of months ago. So basically my skin has did like a 180 turn within a matter of maybe 6 to 8 months. If you don't like long videos, I'm trying not to make this too long, but I do have to give you a background on how my skin was 2 years ago and how I started out with my breakouts. So about 2 years ago, I noticed I started breaking out within my chin area. And what these breakouts were not small little pimples that you get, little breakouts that you get. These were big cystic pimples, and they were always directed at my chin area. So of course, me being somebody who was always on YouTube, I started YouTubing about how to cure acne, how to cure cystic acne, what is cystic acne. So I kind of got so obsessed with this because I wanted to know what was going on with my face. Obviously, I didn't go to the doctor because I thought I could just fix it myself with any over-the-counter products, but that wasn't the case for me. I did all the things that basically, the drinking water, the cutting things out of your diet. I was very healthy. I was always working out like 6 days a week. So that for me, I just didn't understand why I was still breaking out. So I finally went to a dermatologist, and the first dermatologist I went to, she gave me some creams that she had in her office that I spent over $180 something on that did not work for me. And I can't remember the names, but they were basically some creams that she slapped her sticker on the name of the bottles, and that was it, and was selling them in her office. So they dried out my skin, they made my skin flaky, they actually irritated my skin and made it worse than probably it was. So I stopped going to her. So then I started again with kind of some honey scrubs and things like that. And I did see small improvements, but only because I was taking care of my skin. But I would always get still the acne, and it would be every week I would break out with a big pimple, and it wasn't only one, it could have been like maybe 2, 3 over here, and it was never around here, this area, or on my forehead. It was always around here. So I started reading up on hormonal acne and cystic acne. And I was thinking to myself, you know what, there has to be something I can do because it's an imbalance within my body. And that's the way I felt about it. So I went to another dermatologist, and this is when I lived in New York, and I went to another dermatologist, and it was the same basic thing. They gave me, I believe, like clindamycin, some other forms of lotions, and I think it was one antibiotic that they had given me. I took it for about maybe 6 or 7 months, nothing worked. I came here to Florida, and I started feeling a little bit, I mean, not depressed, because I'm not a depressed type of person, but I just felt like, why is this happening to me? And not that it was, oh, it's so dramatic, you have a death in the family or anything like that, but I just felt like when people first meet you, the first thing they see is your face. So you want to just put your best foot forward and kind of have like a nice clear, have nice clear skin and just have a nice smile. So that's what I like to portray. So when I noticed that my attitude was starting to change and I was starting to be a little bit withdrawn, and I didn't want to go out when I had a pimple or pimples or breakouts or whatever, and I wanted to stay in. Now these breakouts, they lasted for like 2 to 3 weeks. They would not go away. They hurt under the skin. They were horrible. So I finally went to a dermatologist here in Florida, and I mean, basically she pretty much saved my life. And I don't mean it literally, but she did save my skin. So the minute I walked into her office, she was very kind to me, and she knew exactly what I was going through, and I was able to express my feelings on how I felt and not have somebody say, well, oh, it's just a little blemish, or oh, it'll go away, because it wasn't like that to me. And I'm sure for people who have acne, it's not like that for them either. It's basic suffering because you don't want this on your face, you know. So she knew right away what it was, and they took blood from me and they figured out it was hormonal, which I had a feeling it was, and I should have took myself, well, I did go to the doctor, but I think I wasn't persistent with the doctors because I got such I guess like discouraged because nothing was helping me. So she knew exactly what this was, and she explained to me that it's an imbalance in your body and it's hormonal, and nothing is really going to help you unless you fix the inside. Now, a lot of people say that, oh, drink lots of water, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, and that's great for your skin, that's wonderful, but that's not going to cure your hormonal acne. I mean, at least for me, it didn't. So she gave me a regimen to stick by, which I did do, and I am seeing such results from this on my skin. I have, of course, I do have a little of acne scarring left that I'm trying to heal up now, and I do get breakouts on occasion when I'm getting my menstrual cycle, but it's nothing like it was before. So what she gave me was this pill, and it's called spirulactin. I think I'm saying that correctly, but she explained to me that this is really for, I believe, heart patients, but it also helps with the hormonal imbalance in your body, and what it does is it balances it out. So she prescribed to me the 50 milligram tablet. I'm taking 2 a day. So this has really helped me. On top of that, she also gave me a gel. Now this gel is a form of retin-A, and retin-A is usually for a lot of people that are older, use it for wrinkles or for just to turn over their skin cells, because retin-A does improve your skin over time and overuse. And it does make your skin feel more youth-like, and it does give you such like a nice glowy look to your skin. Now it also helps with acne as well. Now the gel she gave me is the Tazarac gel. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this, but it's a form of retin-A. And I use this gel, and she told me I'm basically probably the only person that she's known who can tolerate this percentage, and it's 0.1% gel. And I don't know if it's just because my skin is so oily that it takes well to this. And I've noticed such an improvement with this Tazarac gel. It is not over the counter. It has to be prescribed. And I know it's very difficult for people who don't have insurance and who can't get to the dermatologist, but I think the best thing for you to do is to go to the dermatologist if you're having problems with your skin. And if you're not satisfied with that dermatologist, go to a different one. Just keep trying different methods so that you can find something that works for you, because what works for me may not work for you. But this worked as a base, and what I do is at night after I clean my skin, and I'll show you what skincare I use for my nightly skin routine and the morning as well. And after I'm done cleaning my face of all my makeup, I do take this gel and I take a small dot, like a pea size, on my finger, and I put one here, here, and then I put it on my cheeks, and then right here. And what I do is I rub it in. On top of that, I do put a moisturizer on top of my face. Now, they say this makes you flake, dries out your skin. It didn't do any of that to me. Hi, babe. Hey. It didn't do any of that to me at all. Do I see a little bit of dry patches here and there, and that's when I'll ease up on the gel and I won't use it every night? Yeah, but it was nothing that any moisturizer couldn't help me with. It wasn't anything really bad like flaking of my skin. But honestly, to tell you the truth, I'd rather see that because I know that it's working, and I know that it's just taking off the dead skin cells. So this is very important in my regimen to cure my cystic acne, and this as well. With all medications, obviously there are side effects. but I haven't suffered any side effects from the medication. I know if you want to get pregnant or if you're not using any birth control, this could be very harmful to the fetus, so I would advise you not to take this, because if you do get pregnant, that would be a very bad thing. But I don't worry about that. I'm not getting pregnant anytime soon or ever again, so I am good. But I haven't noticed any side effects with this or with my Tazerac gel. The only thing I noticed with the gel, like I said, is a few little flakes and maybe a little dry patches here and there, but I do use my moisturizer. So this is what helped my cystic acne, and this is also this Tazerac gel. It's what's helping me cure the scars as well, because I did have acne scars left over because these blemishes were huge and they wouldn't go away, and when they went away they left scars. So this is helping turn over the skin cells and bring out that new clearer skin for me too. So as far as my regimen, my skincare regimen, and what the doctor advised me to do is, and I know about these products because I have heard about them and I had used them in the past, but what I do now is I take coconut oil, and I'm sure you guys, and if you don't know about coconut oil, please go and Google what you can use coconut oil for, because this probably is one of the best products that you can get for your skin and your skincare, for your hair and everything like that. This one I get from Walgreens, and it's the organic extra virgin coconut oil, and this is how I remove my makeup every night. I take this and I put even my eye makeup, everything. This is what I remove my makeup with. This is all natural, so it doesn't have any harsh chemicals, will not make your skin dry, will not burn your eyes, won't do anything like that. So this is basically what I use. And this was also recommended by my dermatologist as well, and it's called CeraVe. And I use this in the morning and in the evening to wash my face. Now it says for normal to dry skin. I know they have one for normal to oily, and I know that I am oily, but using the Tazerac gel, I do tend to get a little bit dry, so that's why I got this one. It's a hydrating cleanser, and it provides patented control release of ingredients to help repair and restore your skin's natural protective barrier. This also helps with removing all makeup, and it's very gentle for your skin. Also, it helps with any breakouts, and it does improve your skin over time. It repairs it, and you start seeing a natural glow in your skin. So then when I get out of my shower at night and I finish cleaning my face, of course, I put on my Tazerac gel on my skin, and I let that dry, which is only a few seconds for it to dry. And then what I do is I use my CeraVe PM moisturizer. This is basically the same as this one here. It's just this one is your moisturizer and this is your cleanser. And it basically says the same thing: for normal to dry skin, provides patented control release of ingredients to help repair and restore your skin's natural protective barrier. So I use this, and when I wake up, I notice that my skin has a nice glow to it. It's actually looking brighter and better than it did before. My dermatologist told me also to use Cetaphil as my AM moisturizer, and only because it has a SPF of 30, and when I'm using the Tazerac gel, you can't be in the sunlight at all, and you have to protect your skin as well. So I use this in the morning as my moisturizer, and it has SPF 30, and my dermatologist wanted me to use this because she knows I am oily, so it does have oil control in it as well, and it is formulated for acne prone skin. You can also use the CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion as well for your face. I use this when I'm not going anywhere, and when I don't need the SPF, I'll use this like maybe on a Sunday when I'm home or a weekend when I'm home, whatever. I'll use this one. I also use my Clarisonic Mia too, just in case there's any makeup left on my skin after all that cleansing. I don't necessarily use it every night, but I will use this probably about 4 times a week. And I just want to make sure that my skin is getting fully cleaned, and that whatever dead skin cells are on my skin, that I'm taking it off with this, because this is a form of an exfoliator as well. Guys, that's really my face regimen for the evening and the morning, and my skincare routine. And that is how I cured my cystic acne. And I wish I had before and after pictures for you guys, because but at that time I was not doing YouTube, because if you would have seen my face before and the way my face is now, it's definitely 100% better than before. And if you guys have an issue, I hope that this helps you clear up your skin like it did for me. So please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and thumbs up this video. And of course, I'm always gonna put every product that I use in the information bar for you guys. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.